Canada is a special place for musky fishermen. Not only is the scenery breathtaking, but you can often find outstanding fishing, not only for numbers of muskies, but giants. I made my first trip to Canada for musky fishing more than 30 years ago, and I enjoyed it so much I haven't missed a year since. In fact, now I spend 3 or 4 weeks a year up in Canada. I love it that much. Since most of us go in summer, I've compiled my 5 top lures for summer musky fishing, and here they are. Since they were introduced around 2006, the double Cowgirl has set records for giant muskies. This is almost always the first bait being cast from my boat. I fish them with a St. Croix 9 or 9.5 foot heavy action rod, a Stealth 130 pound test fluorocarbon leader, 80 or 100 pound test braid, and a Daiwa ProRex 400P or Shimano Tranx 500 reel. If you aren't using Cowgirls in Canada, I guarantee you are not catching as many muskies as you could be. MEP's double blade musky flashaboo is my secret weapon for fishing second in the boat while on a bucktail bite, or from the front of the boat after a cold front passes and the fish won't respond to bigger stuff. I fish them with a St. Croix 9 foot medium heavy action rod, a 90 pound test Stealth 7 strand leader, 65 pound test braid, and a Shimano Tranx 400 reel. Muskies that don't respond to 10s will often eat this bait because it looks so similar, but in a smaller package. The perfect complement to a fast-moving bucktail is a prop bait. You can fish it just as fast as a bucktail, yet provide a different approach that triggers big muskies. I fish them with a St. Croix 8.5 foot medium heavy or heavy action rod depending on the lure's size, a Stealth 124 pound test twitch bait leader with swivel, 80 pound test braid, and a 5-to-1 retrieve ratio reel. Number 4 is a minnow bait. I like fluttering smaller minnow baits through weeds to finesse muskies that are buried in them, and larger minnow baits for producing flash and getting noticed on larger spots in wind. I fish smaller minnow baits with a St. Croix 8.5 foot medium heavy rod, a 90 pound test Stealth 7 strand leader, 65 pound test braid, and a 5-to-1 retrieve ratio reel. Larger models are fished with an 8.5 foot heavy action St. Croix, 174 pound test Stealth wire leader, 100 pound braid, and the same reel. Finally, a 10-inch Sewick is perfect since muskies don't always chase. The slower, vertical presentation of the Sewick works not only in thick weeds, but also in rocks. A 10-inch model has produced my largest muskie 3 of the last 4 years. I fish them with a St. Croix 8.5 foot heavy action rod, 174 pound test Stealth wire leader, 100 pound test braid, and a 5-to-1 retrieve ratio reel. There are lots of other great baits that could be on this list, but if you use the 5 that I've named, you'll catch muskies in summer in Canada. Hi folks, this is Steve. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing. Also, please consider supporting my partners. None of this is possible without their help.